The majority of dogs out there naturally want to please us. They naturally want to be part of our lives. They want to be, they want us to be happy, and they want to do things with us. Is not to, feed her so much that she gets really full.
We have an interesting dog on shelter, a dog named Mona. A volunteer named Paige over at Fort Worth Animal Care and Control really loves Mona. That's one of the reasons we pulled Mona out of Fort Worth, is because she'd been waiting there a long time, and some of her behaviors might be considered problem behaviors in most households. We wanted to take Mona out to an agility training facility to help open people's eyes to the fact that what some people might consider problem behaviors, other people might consider wonderful behaviors. So Mona can jump a fence, but Mona can also do some really neat things.
As far as benefits of having a dog and doing the training and stuff, I think it just creates such a great bond between you and your dog. That's just the best part of it. If everything is, and that's one thing that I love about, positive training, is that it just really enhances that, because you're always playing time. It's always playtime. It's always good times. It's always fun. It's always, and you're learning from each other. Dog training is really just learning how to communicate. That's really what it amounts to. It's just learning how to communicate. Okay, I love seeing when things suddenly click between the dog and the handler. There's sometimes you'll see that people will struggle, like they're trying to learn something, and it usually comes down to communication and just trying to, get them to, get both of them, to figure out what they want. But once they get it, they just click, and it's just beautiful to watch. I just love that. Especially if it's something, like I said, that they've been really struggling with. And once they get it, it's awesome. Another thing, that we do Valor trials. Okay? And one of the things about Valor is that any dog can play. And what we do is the jump heights, we're able to lower the jump heights. But you know what? This isn't really about jump heights. Agility is not about jump heights at all. It's about running with your, bonding with your dog. And what happens is that dogs that haven't gotten to play agility in years are getting to come out and play again. And they love it. You can see, like, we've had 12-year-old Malamutes come out here, and they're getting to run again. And you can just see it's just such a special thing for them. They're just like, yay! And they can't do that anywhere else in any other trial settings or anything, because they just can't, they're just not allowed to jump that low. And we've had several dogs, we've had the very less runs those dogs have ever done out here.
Really?
Which is really special. We got all that stuff on videotape for them. And so when, those owners have that tape from then on, which is a really special thing. That's something that I really love about doing Valor, and that's happened 2 or 3 times.
Do you think there's something that, shelters could do to, to enrich a dog's time at the shelter in that way?
A lot of these dogs just need something to do. They're just sitting there, just kind of waiting. From my experience, what I've seen, a lot of, giving them some training time, giving them something, new to look at, something new to do. You could get some small little agility equipment, even, something that was really safe, kind of like what we just did out here, and, just get them through it. That gives them something to do. Puzzles, toy puzzles, like the food puzzles, that kind of thing. Of course, you have to watch all this stuff, make sure they don't hurt themselves or tear it all up and all that kind of thing.
Right.
But yeah, things like that, just any kind of stimulation. And you don't even need to have stuff. It's just teaching them sit down, teaching tricks, that kind of thing. Because I think that's what a lot of these dogs, it's like we were talking about, they just need a job. They just need something to do. And the majority of dogs out there naturally want to please us. They naturally want to be part of our lives. They want to be, they want us to be happy, and they want to do things with us. Dogs don't think in terms of stubborn. They aren't stubborn. They don't think in terms of, you did this, so I'm going to go pee on your shoe. They don't think that way. That's not how they work. They're not that complicated. It's all of that kind of stuff. It's just more about training, and it goes back to communication, right? And just the dog really understanding what you want, and you understanding what the dog needs, in terms of, doing things with them.